We doing? What's going on? Good morning. Ralgo, Zishan, Rayu, Steve. Better hit that like button. I'll ban you. I'll ban you. So as you can see, I'm looking for the move up. Retest those highs. About 19 seconds. I have a payment approved from the 1st and the 15th, yet no money in my account. Well, after they approve it, they have that 7 business days or whatever to get it in your account. So it's definitely a waiting game. That's for sure. I'm not going to... Oh, here we go. Little fake out to the upside there for a second. I'm gonna leave this because I think if we get all the way back up there, we're gonna try the highs. It sucks too, because the reason I was looking at my funded futures chart is I was going to put the bracket order in for the short as well, which would have worked pretty instantly. All right, well, looks like we might not be getting an open and trade. I just set it to where if it does hit the band, it should take the trade. It's like how close can you get without hitting it? That was pretty close. That's pretty frustrating. I mean, how much closer could it have gotten? Because we would have already hit take profit there. I would have definitely taken that trade manually. That's frustrating. Yeah, I should have taken it. Yeah, Froggo, I feel like I'm willing to risk it. What's up, JG? That market long YOLO not looking 100% great at the moment. What's up, Pippa? Let me put it in for the other way. I just made sure I did it that way. Oh, it's still in for the other way because it didn't trigger yesterday. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Guys, what am I doing? Get me out of here. Yeah, they took the money out. It got approved last night. Yeah, I guess I could put that in the title too. I forgot about that. Exclamation point marbles in the chat, by the way, if you want to start your entries now for that. Even if you're not going to be here, you can always come back and watch the stream later to see if you happen to win a race. But if we do end up playing for money, then I don't know what to tell you. I do miss the bracket trades for days like today, because I would have put my short here based off of this key level, and it worked amazingly. Maybe I just start taking the opening trade on my funded futures and Bulenox and whatnot instead of Apex. You guys want to see the stock tank or stock? You want to see the market tank? Let me assume this is gonna be support again real quick. Having a bad hair day. Uh, 5 to 10 minutes. Venkat, I think, is the norm for them. Not long. I mean, 5 to 10 minutes can be long, but it's not like it's an hour or so. Yep, no problem. How'd Mr. Transparent Nutty end up yesterday? I saw he ended his stream at like $700 red, and he started his stream up again like an hour or two later, and he was up $300. It's like we got trades by Matt happening all over again. Yeah, I saw what you did, Zishan. Alpine is no bueno. Is Is he live again? Your ID is still valid for which one? For My Funded Futures? For the only one that's different is Bulenox right now until the end of the month. Everything else should still be VOLA. Bulenox for the 90% off. You just have to add 90 to the end of VOLA, so it's VOLA90. Yeah, the Bulenox gate. Bulenox gate. I'd love to know. I wish they could give me the account or the email address of who did it. Be very curious. Valhalla. Prob Patty. It's actually crazy that you could even do that. Even if you got away with it for like 1 month, if you got it from like one of the top creators and they didn't even notice it, it'd be pretty crazy. If you look at the 5-minute, we went straight up and retested that spot from yesterday. Almost to the tick. Pretty good move down here. Got a nice bounce off the bands there. I wonder how close we actually were. Because, I mean, when you look at it on the chart, I mean, how much closer can you get? Look at that. In theory, it did not cross it. I mean, it was that close, but it did not cross. What's wrong with it? It was that close. It was me. Steve doesn't have time to think up stuff like that. Right, Steve? Well, now to hit the bands, we'd have to go red on the day. So that would be interesting. So that whole morning of just creeping it up, we're just giving it all back here at the open. I was watching some of the RNC yesterday. It's impossible not to like get a little pumped up watching that kind of stuff. When you get the right people on stage, you're just like, let's go. I'm not even a Republican and I was enjoying watching that. I'm not a Democrat either, people. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm unaffiliated. Well, this would be perfect. Go down, sweep the green to red here, get me into a trade. Yeah, politics can F off. Until we start getting all these new people in, like JD Vance. Like, think of that. Think of JD Vance being the vice president this year, and next year he's going to run for president probably. And imagine him being our president next year. If these next four, if Trump wins and the next 4 years are good, like they go in the right direction, people are going to look back and be like, F the Democrats. The Republicans are pushing us in the right direction. Let's give them another shot. And we bring in somebody young, someone that understands the young generation, etc. How does JD not win? I mean, unless you have some like minority woman Democrat come in, which that's what they were planning with Kamala. I don't see it happening. I see this being a path to JD being our next president after Trump. Trump's son announced he's running. Daddy called me a Democrat. I don't think so. I don't think Trump's son would be the right fit just because he's Trump's son. I think JD would be the right fit because he was the VP. He has the experience in the White House. Well, he will. I'm assuming things here. He has the same agenda for the most part as Trump. So if everything is, like I said, if everything goes well, he could continue that agenda. I mean, the only way it would make sense for Trump's son to run is if people think Trump's still running it just through his son. But I think the best thing for our country would be for JD to be the next president after Trump. That's my thought process. The electricians are here, by the way. Just a two-man crew. Crazy. So Bulenox is more like Apex. So you pay the lower cost. So like right now it's only $17 to get the eval for 50K. But they have, I think it's 140. Let me check. Don't quote me on that. It's different for each account. It's, oops, I hit the wrong thing. It's 148 for the 50K account for a lifetime. They don't offer a monthly account with Bulenox. So they have a 10K account. It's $98 to activate it. These are all lifetime. 25K, it's $143. 50K, it's $148. The 100K is $248. 150K is $500. And the 250K is $700. It is expensive. But Bulenox is a little bit more lax, it seems like, on the rules and stuff like that, too. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't mind paying the upfront fee for My Fund of Futures, My Fund of Futures is by far the best. There's no question. As long as you don't mind paying more upfront when you buy the account, it's by far the best. The only thing with My Fund of Futures is you can only have 3 accounts, and that's a turnoff for a lot of people. You can only have a max of 3 accounts. I think you can have as many evals as you want, but you can only have 3 funded accounts. Well, and that's the good thing about My Fund of Futures is you treat it like a real account because you paid more for it, right? I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Can you combine them later? What do you mean combine them? $350K to $150K? Oh, no. They'll always be separate. Yeah, the one big thing with the My Fund of Futures is they don't allow scalping. Well, micro scalping. Like me, 21 ticks, I still consider that scalping. But some people like Rayu don't like it, which is understandable. Some people like to scalp less than 20 ticks. I get it. But I still think that 20 ticks isn't too bad. My Fun and Futures also comes with a lifetime. Wait, what? 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 What are we talking about here? So for streaming, do you use OBS? Yes, I use OBS, and then for the overlays and stuff, I use Stream Elements. Yeah, 15 ticks. I used to do 15 ticks, but adding those 6 ticks, I haven't really seen make that big of a difference. You think 15 ticks is a lot? Yeah. Well, Ray, I mean, honestly, the best thing I can offer to you is a real account. Then you can just do whatever you want. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, obviously, I'm like places like Bulenox and Apex, they still allow you to do that. So you just have to abide by their other rules. The problem is if you start microscalping for say 5 ticks, Apex doesn't want to see you have a stop more than 20 ticks. So that's the problem, and I'm sure that's not what you're used to trading. I'm not saying one way is right, one way is wrong. I'm just saying like when you're dealing with the prop firms, you have to play by their rules, unfortunately. I was doing 15 ticks, but now I'm doing 21. And the reason I'm doing 21 instead of 20 is just because I like to see the 100. Because if you do 20 after the commissions, it's under 100. So that's why I do 21. It's 20. 20 is the minimum on my Fun of Futures. Why not 69? Because that's really far away. I do have it set so when it auto trades off the bands, it's 50. I'm looking for 50 ticks. So that's $250 per one contract. And I have a stop loss of 100 ticks. So if I do lose on those, it would be... It took a trade yesterday after the close. It was like right after the close, right here. I actually was sitting here and I was doing something in my browser and I heard the beep noise and I also heard it put me in the trade. And I mean, it worked right away. So that was 50 ticks. So that was a nice little add to the day yesterday. Speaking of which, guys, I always do post my P&L in the Discord. So if you're ever curious, like if I do end up taking trades off stream or whatever, I always post it. I'm not ever hiding anything. But most of the people here already know that. I did. Well, the reason I did it, Rayu, was because I kept taking the trade before it would hit the bands. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna put it so that I don't even have to touch it. So I figured out what Alpine's trading, and yeah, I can see that he lost this trade. He's waiting for a bounce off of a decent move, and then he's waiting for it to break that area, and then he takes the trade. So I'm assuming, without looking at his chart, that his entry, is somewhere around 20,064 and 25 cents. So he probably took it on the break of this candle, looking for it to go up higher. And as you can see, it faked out and went lower. So am I right? Yeah, I thought you said he was taking the week off. How is your layout like? Do you have a 1 minute chart on the whole monitor? My layout is, let me see if I can set that up for you actually. Just to show you. I should be able to, it shouldn't be that hard. Not window capture, display capture. So here is how my main 43-inch monitor is set up. Yeah, it's a big monitor. Have you haven't seen here? I've shown people this before. I've been meaning to actually make a new video of my setup. So here's what my desk looks like after I changed it up. I actually just got a new chair too. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's really comfortable. Let's see. So this is what my desk looks like. So the side monitor, that's my old 30, is it a 36? I think it's a 36. It's a curved gaming, it was a gaming monitor. And then I bought this 43-inch monitor, and then this is one of my old 24-inch monitors. Oh yeah, I play Counter-Strike every day, at least a game or two. It's kind of it's my relief. I have, if you guys notice, the other chair is back here now, so when he comes in, he has a place to sit. I played Valorant for a while, I'm just not a fan. Yeah, I guess you can't really see it. I love this new chair. It's nice. It's comfortable. I finally fixed my eye tracking as well on my camera. As you noticed, it actually refocused on me that time. What's up, Clarity? How are you? I'm good. No trades yet today. Mr. Methodical say we have news at 10. Let's see what that is. I didn't know we had news. Oh yeah, it's nothing. That's not gonna probably do anything. And it's Braden. So it's En, not Braydon. You know I can't spell. Yeah, but you gotta take a little effort with my kid's name, you know? What's up, Pine Tree? How are you today? I was gonna say this morning, but it was coming out as today, so I'm gonna finish it as today. So this looks like we're gonna move higher, right? Push attempt higher, faked out, but then we swept that low, and now we're coming right back up to that area. So this does appear like we're gonna try higher. Have I played Delta Force? It's better than Battlefield. I've never really, yeah, I know what Delta Force is. I have not played it. I did play Battlefield. So like Call of Duty, Battlefield, like all those games, like what's the DayZ? What's the other one? Those like open world type maps. I'm just not a fan of them. There's too much going on. That's kind of why I like Counter-Strike, and it's why I liked Valorant. I did play Valorant for quite some time. I was the not Diamond. What's the one above Diamond but under Immortal? It's like, I think it's like purple. Immortal was red, right? It's whatever I was like the first level of whatever that one was. I forget what it was called. That was so long ago. But that's why I like Counter-Strike and why I liked Valorant is because of the simplicity of it. Like you have a map, there's only so many places you can be, and you just strategize based off of that. Just reached my fund to futures payout threshold. Let's go. So I've been asked, somebody said this yesterday too, but they didn't respond to me after I asked. Do you have a buffer, or are you talking about just the 500 and you had your 5 $100 days? I think it was Jason, if I remember correctly. Well, Rayu, I've been playing Counter-Strike since I was 17 years old. I have aim. I got the aim. Actually, I was probably playing it before then, but that's when I like really got into it. Yeah, like Fortnite, like the Battle Royale and stuff like that. Like I could see that being fun, but it's just not what I enjoy personally. Up about $1,400 times 2 on 50Ks. You're up 14, like two $1,400 days? I'm confused. So you've only traded twice? Over 5 days. You're up on 2 accounts. So you're up $1,400 on 2 accounts, or is it 700 on like between the two? Graham, what's going on? Sorry, joined late, having problems, unable to trade Apex with Tradeovate on TradingView. I do not personally. I know that Tradeovate's been having some issues as of late. 14 each account. Nice, man. Very nice. I'll probably take out $1,000 each and pay my tuition. It's the way to go, man. Good stuff. Congrats. My oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. I know I mentioned that my payout got approved, but I never actually did show you guys. There it is. I mean, obviously you guys could tell by looking at the amount in the account, but so there's that. So now we're up to 14,000 total payout. And now we're moving higher. So it did kind of fake it out a little bit there, right here. Came back down, but we are moving higher. Just needed to make a little higher low first. Tradeovate is more expensive than Rhythmic and still having problems. Yeah. Imagine having to pay for college, Jesus. You guys notice that in the presidential, like, you know how they're usually talking about stuff like that, like abortion and college tuition and stuff like that? We noticed that they haven't been talking about that crap like at all lately. It's pretty crazy. We only want to know what their handicap is. They made it a big point last night in the RNC that they were going to get rid of Congress trading individual stocks. So that'll be interesting. Just bought a business. I make the same amount as I would have had a corporate job. So, Marius, the payouts, you need to have 5 $100 days, and then you can take $500 out. Or actually, you can take as low as 250. If you want to leave the account open, if you make 500 on the account, you can take it out, but you can take out only 250 if you want, or you can take out all of it. But once you take a payout on a MyFunded Futures account, your drawdown immediately goes to whatever the starting balance was plus 100. So like if it was a 50K account, you get the 50,500, you can withdraw that $500, but and it would have to be 5 $100 days. It can't be like one $500 day. So you have your 5 $100 days, you get the $500, you take out the $500, your account is killed because the trailing drawdown is now going to be up at 50,100, essentially killing the account. So if you don't want to kill the account, whenever you take that first payout, you have to have your buffer. So that's their way of saying, if you want to keep the buffer, then it's up to you to get the buffer. So they're making you earn it, which is fine. But it's a drawdown that is only following you when you have the it's end of day. So it's end of day drawdown, but it's only like it's gonna follow you until you take that payout. Does that make sense? So you have $2,500 drawdown until you take the payout, and then it immediately goes to 50,100 once you take the payout. So if you get to a $2,500, or say you get the $3,000 in the account, so say you get the $53,000, you take out $500, you're now still at $2,500. So you would still have that $2,500 drawdown. Actually, it would be $2,400 because of the $100. But at any point before then, if you're only up 500 or even 1,000, that drawdown is going to go from, say you're up 1,000, okay? Your drawdown starts at 47,500. If you're up 1,000, your drawdown at the end of that day is now 48,500. But let's say you take a payout for $500, you are left with 50,500 in the account, but your drawdown immediately goes from that 48,500 to 50,100. Yeah, it's not really math once you understand it. It's just a matter of understanding that once you take the payout, your drawdown goes to that base. So if you go under that, like if you take everything out of the account, which you're more than welcome to do, but then you're killing the account. Yeah, I think it's great because it makes you treat it like a real account, which is the whole idea. Like, do you really want to kill the account? Well, go ahead. And then you'd have to start over. It's not like Apex where you don't care if you kill the account because then you just start all over. This one, it's like you're paying more up front and it's a lifetime account anyway. So why would you want to kill it on purpose, right? So you have more initiative to essentially try to create a buffer and keep the buffer. Exclamation point marbles in the chat. Can't kill the golden goose. It's true. Hit the like button while you're in here too. Appreciate that. Might actually go up and hit the upper bands. Yeah, exclamation point marbles in the chat if you want to play. I'll probably run one of those here shortly. It's already starting to get pretty slow. I have to go return something today. I am going to the gym to get my steps in. We got the electrician here. I haven't had the greatest of mornings. We didn't get any trades yet today. I'm very confused at where all the people on YouTube have went. We're getting close to almost getting 40, 50 people in here daily, and now we're struggling to even get 20 or 30. I feel like I still talk to like 30, 40 different people every day. But it's just like, I guess everyone comes in at different times. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oxy broke that level. It's back up to 64. That's cool. JD just kind of hanging. Carnival had a pretty big down day yesterday, but it's trying to recover a little bit. Hood's still up at the highs. Love to see it. Yeah, all those are going to expire worthless. My GME call still hanging out. GME did have a big down day yesterday, but it's trying to go back up today, which is nice. PayPal trying to go down. Doesn't look like it's going to. That's going to expire worthless. There's no way it gets to 55 by tomorrow. I don't want to say no way, but it's looking unlikely. So all my options are doing fairly well. We're up at that 29,300 almost. Look at that. Beautiful. Not bad. Not bad. I would tune in more, but most of the time I'm working out in the country doing carpentry work, and I have bad reception. I got you. I'm not forcing people to like stay and watch me. I'm just curious where all the people that were watching me for a little while went. Like, is it me? Is it me or is it you? What kind of relationship is this? Is it me? Did I do something wrong? Did I forget to apologize? A lot of streamers to shuffle through. Yeah, there are. I don't have a lot of streamers to shuffle through myself because, like I said, I only find ones that are like me. I don't watch them for entertainment. I watch them for realism, and a lot of them are not that. So it's pretty easy for me. I literally just watch Methodical. I would be watching Trading with Travis as well, but he hasn't been live. I know he said he was having the issues with the hurricane, but now I think he's on vacation, or he's just calling it vacation time. I don't know. But he's the only other one besides Methodical that I found that I like to watch. Everyone else is a little too affiliated for me, if you catch my drift. Been watching Trader Tom. Who's Trader Tom? It's not me, it's definitely you. Reset on My Fund Futures is cheaper than buying a new account. Correct. So the eval. So I did run into this a little bit where people were getting to the funded portion, blowing that, going to reset it and realizing you can't reset a funded account. Well, you never could. I never said you could. You pay, so for the 50K, you pay the 80 bucks, $76 with code VOLA. You pay the $76. If you blow the eval, you can reset that account for $47.50 using code VOLA. So you can do that as many times as you want. But once you get to the funded account, you don't pay anything more, but that now reset for $47.50 is gone. So you essentially can reset as many times as you want to get funded. But once you get funded, if you blow the funded account, you then have to start over with the $76 again. Matt lost 50%. Yeah, I mean, that's what I lost. I wonder what happened. Like, is YouTube just not like pushing the streams like on the recommended page or something anymore? It's kind of interesting to think about. I don't know. What's up, PTV16, by the way? I don't think I've seen you in here before. Welcome. I haven't had a new subscriber while I'm streaming in such a long time that I don't even remember what to say. Has subscribed. Welcome to the was it Volatility team? May the ticks be with you. Voila! I could just go back to that. Am I gonna buy GTA 6? You're damn right I am. You guys want to play together? I've been waiting for that for so long. The author? Trading? What? I saw you say Tom Hugard. I feel like I've heard that name before. Let me start. Tom Hugard. Trader Tom. Yeah, I think I've watched some of these guys, this guy's videos before. I'm gonna keep his page up and I'll go check him out. I'm pretty sure, is this the guy that did like an interview that we watched? I think that's what it was. I think I watched one of his interviews and he was like talking to a guy and he was basically saying, if you think market makers are out to get you, you're an idiot. Like that kind of conversation. And I was like, yes, I agree with you. Oh, it is. Look, I found, okay. I found the video that I'm talking about. It was a day in the life of a high stake trader. I remember watching this and he interviews, I remember he interviews with some guy in this video at some point, or he's doing like an interview type style. I don't know if he's actually talking to somebody, but you have to use the subtitles because he doesn't talk English. And I remember him basically saying just that, like, if you think the market makers are out to get you as a retail trader, you're delusional. I was like, yep, I agree with you. GTA 6 streams. That's true. I could stream it. So I played GTA 3 a lot. I did not play 4. I never played 5, but I picked up 5 I don't want to say like 5 months ago or so, and I started playing it and it was exactly like I remember, because I had played it before on my brother's computer like a lot. But I never bought the game myself. But this, I went ahead and bought it and I was playing it and I don't know, like it all felt the same as like 3. It was just in a different city. But seeing 6, I was like, yeah, I definitely got to at least get it and play it for a bit. San Andreas, yeah, wasn't that 3? Isn't San Andreas, which 2002, or maybe it was Vice City. Which one was 5? I don't know what order to play the GTA games. Let's see, GTA games in order of release. All right, so it was Grand Theft Auto 1, then London, Grand Theft Auto 2, Grand Theft Auto 3. So it was Vice City. Did they add Vice City to 3? Because that's what it was. And then San Andreas came out in 2004, which was in between 3 and 4. And then GTA 4 came out in 2008. And then, yeah, just all the stuff that went with it. And then GTA 5 came out in 2013. Man, 11 years. Nuts. I'll lose my life for about 2 months. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption's pretty good. I've played that. I do play a lot of games, but I lose interest in them very quickly. I do lose interest very quickly. Methodical is not having a good day. I just hear him in the background. He is not having a great day. But yeah, I plan on playing GTA 6 pretty hard when it comes around. I mean, how can you not? You know, one game I'm actually annoyed that I haven't played yet is Cyberpunk. I think I was so turned off by all the negative reviews right away, like out the gate, that I was just turned off and I didn't get it. But I've heard they've actually turned it into a pretty good game. And I just haven't had the time. I just haven't had the time to play it. Peachy Celsius, what's going on? Done for the day, 1100 on my 2 of my 150Ks and 500 on my 350K. Let's go. Did I ever play StarCraft? So StarCraft, I actually played a lot. Same with Warcraft. Same with League of Legends. I've played, dude. I'm a gamer. I am a gamer. I just always tend to go back to Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is my comfort. Cyberpunk's a good game from the start. Like it stays good, or you're saying it's only good at the start? I'm gonna go grab a new drink. I'll be right back. I also got these new lights for out back for when the pool's done. They go in the ground. There's like solar lights, nothing special. But I set them all out last night, and now I can't find the remote that came with them. Very annoyed. I only played StarCraft 1. That's actually all I played. I never played StarCraft 2. Counter-Strike is the GOAT? Damn straight it is. It's maybe the only game I played in 5 to 6 years, really? StarCraft was fun. I do remember playing StarCraft. I played a lot more Warcraft. Warcraft 3, especially when tower defense became a thing. I got sucked into Warcraft 3 tower defense. What server do you use to play? What do you mean? How much time it takes my Fun Features to activate a Rhythmic account? Like 5 to 10 minutes. Vencat, are you still in here? Callow, yeah, I made it all the way up. I'm not trying to brag. I actually went to lands. I never won a land, but we came in second twice. I just never was on like one of the top teams, and there was always like one of the top teams that would show up. It was so different back then though. Elon going live and playing Diablo? You're lying. Elon doesn't have time to do that. Ever played Fall Guys? Yeah, I've played it with my oldest. Not a fan. I've played Fall Guys. I played Among Us. What's the other one? I forget. Must have been an Asian version of Elon. There's one other game that he plays all the time. He's actually got me playing Pokemon Unite now, which I actually really like because it's like League of Legends. It's like a dumbed down version of League of Legends. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, dude, I am a nerd at heart. I can play every sport that you could ever throw at me and be pretty good at it, if not great at it. No, I always say I'm pretty good at everything, every sport. I'm not great at any one sport. But watch what? There's no link. You'd probably have to send it in Discord. But I'm a nerd at heart. I would say if I knew I could be healthy and sit here and just be on my computer all day, I would. But I know that that's not how life works. Go look Discord. Why are you putting it in the chat room? You know better. You do realize this is AI generated, right? There's no way. That's not real. Wait. Yeah.
Lady called said they think they hit something.
Be right back. What lady called?
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free.
Hold on, guys. Having a decent issue. Apparently there was maybe a gas line hidden, and they were digging it up, and they think they might have hit it. Yeah.
New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight. Try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way. What I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands. chains go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. And when they try to change, you can say no, free me. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I take shots to the top, I'll get it. I got one life, I'ma do all to win it. I do what's right, pushing till I fall. I'm slipping to get back up, always stand tall, I'm grinning. I got cuts real deep, been bruised and scarred. I had to learn how to think with my head and my heart. I've been chewed up, spit out, torn apart. But picking up all the pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Whoa, what the heck happened? Well, at least we know it works.
I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?
932.50. 3 ticks. 3 ticks. All right. I don't know what happened, but man, when it rains, it pours. I don't usually take these trades, but I had an obvious stop there, and I was just like, let me get that back real quick. Oh, this actually is him playing Diablo. Well, let me reactivate my trade here. Just in case we hit it again. Yeah, I mean, at least we know the trade works. Did it even try to come back up? Let me, I'll just go back and watch it. Just do that. Would have been nice to come back and it won. No, I never even came close. It did try to pop up right after, but it just continued down. Tried to come back up again. Yeah, and it just never did.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I
Yeah, so he did hit the gas line, but it looks like he just nicked like the outer coating. He didn't puncture the actual gas line. So why does it still say negative 500 over here? I'm confused. But yeah, so we're still in the process of calling and figuring out what we got to do, because they're probably going to have to come out and like just wrap that area, like put a little one of those like couplings over top of it just to be safe.
changing my life and I won't look back ever again. No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before and man, I'm not perfect. I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look back ever again.
I get triggered in here to the top band. All right, might actually get the bands play here. See if we poke green and get a little shove into it. Yeah, well, they're not always gonna work. Not always gonna work. It's really strong. Does not want to give us that little push down. I'm sure once I stop attempting, it'll work, but I just got to put my order there and it shoots the other way. Let's see if we actually get. This feels like it's going to be a fake out. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. That's all we were looking for. Just that if it did want to fake out, we just wanted the little push there. We're not looking for like a big reversal or anything. All right, we can play some marbles real quick. I need to get my mind off of everything real quick anyway. Oops. 15. Got a good chance. This one looks kind of boring. This looks like if you get out into the lead, there's nothing stopping you from winning. Nothing, Kano. Not today. Just for fun. Steve's up there. Steve's trying. Oh, wow. Look at Zishan. The OG Zishan. I don't really see anything stopping a leader from not winning. There's no pegs. There's no spinnies. There's nothing. It's just a straight shot. I wish there was a way to speed it up. There's a way to slow it down, but not speed it up. See what I mean? I mean, there's nothing. It's just a straight shot. Why do people play this one so much? I'm confused. Well, Zishan, looks like you won. There's literally no way for you to lose. Where's my camera? Oh, it's not in front of... Alright. Suck it, impasta. It's an impasta. Alright, we'll run another one because that one sucked. And I'll add the people that aren't in. Magical World Wizardry. Wizardry. I hear lasers. So that, whoa, what do we got here? Interesting. So it's gonna teleport you. Where is it gonna teleport you? Guess we'll find out. Oh, it's a bouncy. Okay. Cody Futures in first place. Or another bouncy, it looks like. Looks like it's gonna bounce you up to here. This is kind of confusing. It's hard to see. This is another one where it seems like if you're in the lead, it's... Yeah, another map where there's literally nothing stopping you from winning. I don't have to, you won. Looks like I'm not gonna make it. Me, Will Y, and Rayu. Where are we? Are we like stuck? Oh, what is going on? There's a bunch of us. We all did. Uh-oh. I'm stuck. I can't click. It won't let me. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh. Okay. Alright. Exclamation point Marvel's in the chat. We're kind of getting down towards the bottom band now, so we'll take a little bit of a break. Alright. See if we can't get the push lower here into the bands. Yep, exclamation point Marbles in the chat. Appreciate you guys being in here. Hit the like button while you're in here as well. Appreciate that. I'm going to start putting out some more content here probably starting next week. I just really haven't had time, but my wife and the kids are going to be gone next week, so I'm going to try to get some videos recorded at some point. A shot down into the bands, into the lows would be pretty nice because the odds are we bounce. I'd like to see it like right now. We'll play marbles again around like 11:15. Do it. Shoot through the lows real quick. Shove it. Hit some stops. Oh. Ah! What? That's clearly through. Oh, there it goes. It's even right before the retest too, so should be good here. Just need a retest. I would have liked to have seen it right away though. This hanging out down here is not good. The odds are we might get a continued push lower. Man. Strong, another strong move down. We got about halfway there on that initial bounce. Would have been nice to just get it right away, because now we got to go through drawdown. It is just not even trying to bounce. That's not good. Man, that's crazy. What a move. We can get back up and break the top of this candle. We should be hopefully okay. Come up, retest. Come on. Just want the retest of the previous low there. Like that's such an obvious spot to go up and test. They're just not letting it. Man, that's brutal. The selling is real. The selling is real. This feels like it's just gonna dump. Come on. Now we gotta break the top of this candle. It just feels like it wants to dump though. Just the sellers are just holding it down. Now our stop's not even at the bands anymore. Just the price action, you could feel it just wanted to dump. Maybe we can pull an Alpine. Maybe we pull an Alpine here. Pivot. Do I use news? No, I don't trade news. Nope. We are not Alpine. We are not Alpine. That's frustrating, man. Came back up, tried to go. I mean, all I was hoping for was the retest of this. I mean, it just happened to be that, but I mean, the fact that we didn't get it is crazy. All right, I'm gonna reset it again. Starting to quickly see that apparently this isn't working very well. But I just reset it, so if we hit the bands again, it'll get back in again. Actually got into this a little late, but looking for it to essentially be the band trade that we were looking for. See if we can get the pushback up there. Does not feel like it wants to.
the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. She got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away.
Just will not get that extra push. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. Close strong, close strong, close strong. Come on. Go. Break this candle, I think we go. But it's just such a struggle. Doesn't want to. Doesn't want to break that candle. Yeah, this doesn't feel like it's gonna go. Feels like it's gonna go try the lows again. Yes, Mom.
I need a vacation.
You're not the only one.
I just had to take 50,000 pictures.
Sorry, I was muted. I mean, I guess the bands trade just isn't a good trade because it obviously didn't work today at all. I mean, this is just me trading frustrated because of those 2 bands trades. It's just time to go to the gym. Yeah, but I haven't figured out how to make the bands profitable. That's the problem. The past 2 days it's lost. It's supposed to be like an 80% win rate, but lately it's just doing this. I mean, look, every time it hits the bands, it just continues instead of getting a bounce. It eventually bounces, but even here, like if we go to the actual, like here, look, didn't bounce. Here, didn't bounce. Even when it went through the bands, like it took a while for it to bounce. So it's like, unless you can have some crazy, I mean, this is all me, that's not bands, but it's like, it's just not, I don't know. It's not working like it used to. Are you kidding me? The drawdown is gone on that? That fast? Oh, because it's trailing. That quick, I wasn't used to trailing drawdown. All right. I can't trade anymore. I'm not trading the PA account. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna allow my blow up to stick to this, and we're gonna regroup. I literally, when I sat down at my computer desk this morning, I said I might just not stream today because I had one of the worst mornings you could ever imagine, and it's literally just been getting worse. It's literally, it has never got any bit better since I woke up. Literally from the moment I woke up, things have been happening, and it's just it just keeps going. It's just funny that my stop was right where the account stop was anyway. So with that said, I'm done. I'm literally gonna close everything out. We'll run one game of marbles real quick. Kids were being bad. Dogs were being bad. The electrician had like 100 questions. Like, didn't know what he was supposed to do when he got here. Don't understand why. Ends up hitting the gas line. When I was late dropping the kids off this morning, my wife ended up staying home sick. Have so much to do to prepare for everyone coming over the house tomorrow. It's so much all at once, and I'm just done today. I just need to go to the gym and I gotta return stuff. I gotta go down to Walmart to buy body wash for everybody. Ugh. Yeah, I wish I would have realized that before. It's so funny. I was driving back from dropping the kids off after all that crap happened, and I'm like, maybe I just don't trade today. Like, that's how I was like, how is it going to get better? And at first I let the bands, like, if the bands trades work there, hey, my morale gets better, and this gas line thing, maybe not such a big deal, you know, everything's kind of, you know, it is what it is. But it never worked today. It never worked. And then on top of that, I had to deal with all the other stuff. So of course I went on tilt. Like, how today is a day where just the stars aligned, and there's never a day I'm not going on tilt. Or there's never a time I'm not going on tilt on a day like today. It's just, at least this one has one. Oh, it's got some pegs. It's got a lot of pegs. Holy crap. Where's the finish line? There's no way I can't not put myself in the situation that I was in before I started trading. The only thing I can do to be that better person next time is to just realize what happened and not trade. There's really nothing else I can do. All right, don't get yeeted. Oh, those are like, I thought those were just bumpies, but you actually have to go through them. Interesting. Never seen one of those before. If you somehow get lucky and go around the outside, you'd skip that whole section. Whoa. You're going to get yeeted. 100% getting yeeted. Whoa, Rayu. That's not the way to go, bro. Yeet. Oh, you just missed. Whoa, where did you come from? What the? Antonella said, nah, it's mine. Is that the finish? Oh, there's like a whole nother part. In we go. Antonella in first place. Oh, Cecilion. I don't think that's the way, man. I appreciate the support, guys. I do. Whoa, Trading for Science coming out of nowhere. Both of them. Kano back in the lead. It looks like if you're in the lead there, you should be good. Oh no, you want to go to the right. If you go to the right, you avoid that. It's just the normal bumpies if you go right. Can someone else come down and go right? Kavan? Kavan goes right. Kavan might be the winner. Watch this. Straight through. Trading for Science chasing him down. Oh, Kavan doesn't make it. Look at Trading for Science. Look at Z-Shot go. Does he get through? He got through. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. No, he's gonna drop down. The imposter. The imposter. Look, his other one, the real account's gonna come in fourth. Maybe. It's having trouble. Rigged. Oh man. Well, now I gotta decide which way I want to go first. I'm gonna go to the gym, Kohl's to drop this off as the return. Then I'll shoot up to Walmart. All right. I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as these evals and whatnot, but I didn't even mean to get the 25k. I meant to get the 50k. But at least they're 90% off right now, so I can just get another one. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. Don't be me. Peace.
Will you please stop bringing it all up? Short instructions about them.
Just did. So there's nothing to do.